Hey, what's up, meat freaks? Thanks for stopping by the Motherforkers Barbecue channel. I've got Steve, one of my team members, coming by. We're going to toss some competition-style chicken on the smoker. We're going to use the drum today. We'll explain all what's going on. Maybe Steve will make an appearance, do some your mom jokes. That's what he's kind of best at. And we'll get going here real soon. I'm going to light the fire, and we're going to go ahead and season up and start marinating some chicken. All right, Steve, come on over and light that fire.
Mama lights the fire.
Use the red knob.
Oh, the red knob?
Yeah.
All this fancy stuff.
Turn it up a little bit.
It's turned up.
There it is.
Oh, you want it.
We're going to dump this in the can in no time. Alright, Steve, pick up those charcoals, dump them in the barrel.
I'll pick up your charcoal. Alright.
Do it. Try not to burn yourself. Or if you do, it'll be funny. Alright. Get the grates in here and let this thing come up to temperature, somewhere between about 250 275 today. And Steve, what kind of wood are we using today?
We're going to use a little white oak, Missouri white oak, and some cherry wood.
Nice.
Nice cherry wood.
Alright.
Alright, what are we doing today, Jerry?
Alright, we're going to keep on going with our competition chicken. We got a couple different steps we got to do. The first thing we've done is we've used some Bird Booster honey, and that is a marinade that we've injected, and then we've gone ahead and used it as a marinade. We actually got this idea from All Things Barbecue. Tom, Chef Tom over there, thanks for the idea. There's a lot of stuff we kind of picked up along the way from various YouTube channels. Be sure you check everyone out. Everyone does a really great job. But before we get to that, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to actually add a water pan today. Even though we're going to actually cook these inside of the pans, we're going to add a water pan just to keep moisture inside of it. So I got a bit of water in a cheap 99-cent foil pan. And I like to flavor the water, and Steve likes to flavor the smoke. So we're going to kind of go both ways. So I'm going to use a lemon and just cut it up. Keep a little light citrus in the water, which should actually emanate through steam, hopefully. Like I said, we're still learning. We're a new team. Trying different things, trying to go, you know, our own way. And then I'm going to cut this onion up just a little bit. We're just going to place that directly on the grate right next to it. There we go. Right. That'll make Steve happy. Toss that in there. Alright, now that that's ready to go, I'm just going to put that in the water for now until we open up the smoker and toss it in. Now it's time to start seasoning our chicken. So, we've had these marinating for about half hour, 45 minutes, Steve? Something like that? Yeah. The skins are in here as well. We've gone ahead and taken the skins, laid them out flat, cut or scraped or whatever you guys got to do to get all of that subcutaneous fat off. You're not going to have a good competition chicken thigh if you can't get that fat off. It won't render out. It's going to leave things really greasy and oily, and the skin's going to pull right off, and you can get docked points for it. So spend as much time as you can learning to butcher your chicken before you worry about sauces, rubs, spices. It's not worth it. If you can't bite through that skin, it ain't going to happen. So let's get some laid out over here. Steve, why don't you grab the camera if you could and bring it up and see some seasoning action. Talk about the seasoning we're using today. We'll only do a few of these on camera. You guys will get the gist of things. Okay. Put those guys there. And actually, let's talk about the grilling oil. This is one of the secrets that we use to kind of get a crispy skin. So you're going to put some of that in each one of these pans. Build that around real good. Adds just enough spice. St. Louis competition barbecue chicken, you don't want it really spicy, although that's how I actually prefer it. I think Steve likes it that way as well, but that's just what you got to do. Alright, so I got my clean hand. We're trying out a new rub today. So this is Luton Booty Barbecue. This is their Gold Star Chicken Rub. Alright. I was shaking there for some reason, I don't know why. I swear. Okay. And we're going to go ahead and douse these pretty well on both sides. We did cut the knuckles off. That's Steve was telling me that's kind of a controversial thing. Some people don't think it's a good idea to do. It might cause the bone to bleed a bit. and ruin the color of the food. But some people like the square presentation. I personally like the more square presentation. So that's what we're going with. Find us a skin. This is what I'm talking about. You can actually see my fingers through the skin. Yeah, we got a couple holes. We're still learning ourselves, but you can actually see through the skin. That's important. Lay that out. Find one that looks like it's going to fit it really well. Like this one. No, maybe one of the bigger ones. Go ahead. Wrap it up. Just like that. And then unfortunately I got to change the glove so I can season the top of it as well. More seasoning on top. I'd say that's ready for the smoker. We're going to go ahead and do this to all the chicken. We'll get them inside of the pan, and we'll come back when we're tossing right on the smoker. Alright, our smoker's preheated. We're right about 275. It's holding great. It's starting to blow nice wispy white or wispy blue smoke. Let's go ahead and open her up. Let's get the pan, if you wouldn't mind, Steve. Drip pan in. These type of cookers, you can't leave them open for too long because there you go. You'll get a raging fire that you can't control. It's kind of nuts. There we go. So chicken looking really good. The other pan. Probe today, a couple of probes. One has a great clip on there that will give us our surface temperature. The other one will go inside of one of the thighs. We'll put this guy right in between the two pans. Okay. Well, where do you think, Steve? Where do you think we should put it?
Right there's fine.
Right there? Alright. There we go. Make sure it's not touching anything else. Let's find the fattest thigh that we've got. Trying not to pierce the skin. There we go. Let's close her down. There we go. I'm going to let this go for about hour and a half, something like that. We'll check on them in between though and see how they're doing. Alright, it's been about 45 minutes. Let's take a look at these, see how they're doing. Oh, those are looking really good. Those look nice. You got good color, the smoke character. Still smoky. I like it. I'm going to bring these over to Steve. I'll bring you guys along for the ride. We're going to go ahead and cover them with a little bit of parquet and wrap them. We're not done cooking. The internal on that thigh is only about 110, 112 degrees.
We're topping.
Yep, a little light squeeze of parquet over the top. That's going to help crisp those skins up. They can bite through. We got a lot of flies buzzing around today. It's really annoying. I think it's because of the way Steve smells. You're out of control. Get out of here. Let's wrap these babies up, get back on there.
That one?
That one? Alright, wrap it up tight.
That's hot.
guys. Here, put down for a second.
What is it?
Try and crimp it.
Crimp it down.
I crimp it, man. Mom likes it when I crimp it.
It's mom told me.
Crimp it.
Crimp it good.
Alright guys, we're going to cook these to an internal temperature of about 160 degrees. At that point, we'll go ahead and sauce, and we'll show you how we do that.
Alright, we're going to probe the internals.
Internals.
If I get this thing open.
Just pull up.
Oh, shit. Gets it. This is not my drum, so
Yeah, Steve's not used to
I'm
my
not
cooker.
used to this. So let's go see what these bad boys are at. Sure, I can wrap this up pretty dang good.
I'll rip the foil and everything. Ooh, they looking good.
Good.
We're looking for right around 160 or so, 155, 160.
Yeah, we're way over that.
We over that? Good.
Yeah, we overshot that a tad bit.
That's alright. I think we'll be
That's
okay.
alright.
So, we'll go ahead and we'll close some of the temp down in the drum, and we're going to take you guys over here. I'm going to make up a sauce. Steve and I are still learning chicken more than anything. Got to lift up the lid first. There you go.
I'm trying.
He's trying. He's not used to cooking on my cooker.
I'm going to shut down some of these bad boys.
So he's going to shut the smoker down a little bit. You guys can see what I'm doing over here. So I'm going to make a real basic sauce. We're going to use equal parts of Kenrick's, which you guys probably can't get Kenrick's unless you're in St. Louis. You might be able to order it from their website, but it's just a nice, straightforward St. Louis style sauce. And then the Code 3 Spice guys, based out of Collinsville, we got their Patriot sauce, the spicy. Mix those half and half. We're going to use some clover honey, and we're going to thin it out with a little bit of beer. Beer. We do like beer around here.
Like beer.
We don't like flies, though. That's getting annoying.
That sucks.
There we go. Low flame, right? Right?
I need a beer.
Yeah, I'm going to have to send you on a beer run soon. I think we took the last one here.
What?
I know.
Not a beer?
Kinda.
You can't barbecue without beer.
You can, it's just wrong. Let's spread it out a little more. Now honey's going to add sweetness as well as that bright red kind of a glaze color that we're looking for.
A little shine.
Little shine.
Not a moonshine, but a shine.
We're heating it up so that we don't stop the cooking on the chicken, although, like Steve said, we were messing around a little bit and overshot the temp a little bit. But since it was wrapped in foil, it should still be plenty moist. Lots of butter in there and all that grilling oil. It should be quite good.
Butter.
Like butter. We're just going to try and get this up to right where the chicken's at. What temp was that at, Steve?
About 200.
Almost 200, okay.
Yeah, we were up there.
We were up there a bit. Like I said, we're still learning it. This is the first time we've been able to practice chicken in a while. Steve's been out of town. Worried about other things.
Doing things.
So that's kind of what we want. Not too thick. Should glaze up nicely. Alright, we'll finish getting this to temp. We'll show you guys how we're going to sauce them. And instead of putting them back in a pan, we're actually going to put them on a cooling rack inside of the smoker. See you guys in a few minutes.
Going?
Going.
Alright. Now we got to show you how we dunk some chicken thighs.
So why don't we actually just brush it on?
Well, you brush them on, you have some brush marks. So what we do, we take them into this little vat of hot, scalding goodness. Put it in here, get a little sauce over it. You notice I got some gloves underneath these little rubber gloves. Keeps my hand from being burnt too bad. And see how it comes out nice and even on the top?
And
that's what you want.
Drippy, buttery goodness.
Lots of good butter that's been simmering in, so that's going to be some niceness there.
Get some good eating.
I'm going to switch hands because that hand's starting to get a little hot because
it weighs 1,000 degrees.
We just got done cooking the sauce, so it's a tad bit hot. Not as hot as Jared's mom, but you know.
I mean, what is?
Ooh, ooh, that hot. You notice we got this on this little drippy tray.
Yep.
So all the excess will just be dripped right off here.
Yeah, drip right off. Doesn't cool at the bottom of the chicken and burn. We put it back on the cooker.
Nobody wants burnt chicken. Except for Jared's mom, but it's another story.
She's interesting, folks. She's got her own story.
She She is hot though. Did we mention that? All right.
If anybody's wondering, we do wash the cutting boards in between things that we do with them.
A couple times.
It's actually harder when you're doing competitions because you can use the disposable cutting boards, which don't work as well. But we bring ours with us. We just bring a lot of different cutting boards and try and wash them. We got, alcohol wipes and all that kind of stuff. Keep everything as sterile as we can.
Competition's fun, fun, fun.
It's fun. These already have like a nice glaze. You can see through the sauce. Pretty good. Normally for competition, Steve, how many of these would we actually cook?
Oh, usually around 12 or 15, somewhere around that area.
But we'd buy multiple packs and pick the ones that were most close in size. Today we're practicing more on flavor than anything. We'll still probably plate up the ones that would be the closest. Say we had to pick the best ones out of this for our turn-in box. We'll still probably do that.
We're just gonna put this bad boy on the smoked calf.
Already done.
Maybe.
Oh, hold on. We got a probe situation.
Probe it in a way.
Okay, let me get that.
You got that?
Yeah, I got that. Always know where your probe is.
And we're gonna let that sit for a little tad bit.
10, 15 minutes. Let it set up.
Oh man, that's a big mess.
It may end up requiring a second coat. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. We'll see how it goes, and we'll check back in with you guys in a few minutes. Man, these really look good. Colors set up perfectly. It's wonderfully glazed. I'm going to go ahead and take these off. Sorry if you guys can hear my air conditioning in the background, but it's really hot today. I'm going to go ahead and take these off. Good. Go. There's one, I'll show you what I'm talking about, that I would normally go ahead and redip. That guy right there. There's a big old sploogey finger mark in that one where none of the rest of these have that. So maybe I'll do that before we eat them. But Steve went on a beer run, and we're just going to let these sit under some foil and tent for just a few minutes before we bite in. See you guys in a few. Alright guys, so Steve and I are pretty much in agreement that these would be the ones that we would turn in for competition. Hopefully you guys can see that. These are on the smaller side, but we only bought one mixed pack of thighs. There's a fly just buzzing all around today. It's annoying.
He likes you.
Pretty. Glazed up nicely. Nice and dark. Kind of mahogany red. I think it's going to be good. So, I guess we'll set them here. Hopefully they're bite through skin. Let's grab one and see how it is. Yeah. Alright. That's some bite through skin. Oh, that's good. Mmm.
Not as juicy as your mom, but.
That's good though. It's kind of got a savory, spicy character to it. For competition, it might be a little too spicy. I think you might need to sweeten it up a little bit.
Yeah.
But there's just loads of flavor in that. That's fantastic. Check that out. That's perfectly bite through. Follow a lot of the instructions over at All Things Barbecue. Thanks, Tom. It was awesome. We appreciate it. Getting people like us started on the right track. I think we got a little tweaking to be made on the recipe, but as far as process goes, this is good. It's juicy. And that skin comes right off. Fantastic. I made Steve go on a beer run.
Beer run.
Despite the fact you guys probably saw us drinking a big brand today, we are giant fans of craft beer as well. It's just really, really hot out today. So we're drinking a Great Divide mix pack. I've got the Titan IPA. What do you got, Steve?
I don't know. I got something.
Nadia Kali? Something like that.
Ale brewed with hibiscus, ginger, lemon. Nadia Kali.
Sounds pretty good. Alright, well, I'd call this a successful run. We'll keep on doing more competition stuff as long as some backyard just barbecuing. We were talking about getting some just regular cuts of meat that are on sale, and barbecuing them how we see fit. You know, just having a good time and making your mom jokes and doing all that kind of stuff. So
yeah, I'm gonna grab another one of these. That's how good they are.
don't be lying to the people. Just, you know, be honest about it.
Oh, these things are horrible. Do not eat them.
I think they're really fucking good, actually. All right, thanks guys. We're the Mother Porkers. Thanks for stopping by. And if you really want to know about our meat, ask your mom.